You've been told to face the facts, but let me ask you something. What if the facts are lying to you? What if the data, the setbacks, the limitations, all those things you think are disqualifying you are actually just describing where you are, not deciding where you're going? Ooh, I got one for you today, expanders. Some of the most successful people in the world didn't win because the odds were in their favor. They won because their attitude refused to lose. They didn't have the perfect background. For many, they didn't have the most ideal timing, but they had something more powerful than facts, a decision not to bow to them. We are on part 3 of our attitude series, and today we're going to talk about what happens when your attitude rises above your circumstance and your belief becomes bigger than your background. So if you're feeling like the current season is stacked against you, or it's like the numbers say it's over, stay with me. Because what you need isn't new facts, it's a new focus. Let's call it what it is. The facts can be brutal. You're too old. You failed too many times. You don't have the right connections. And listen, this video is not about dismissing those facts. They might be real, but here's the thing. Facts are static. Your attitude is dynamic. It is the same boiling water that softens a potato and hardens an egg. This means that it's not the environment, it's the internal makeup. So ask yourself, am I letting facts shape me? Or am I going to let my focus define me? Because focus determines direction. And when it comes down to it, direction always beats description. Here's the thing. Our brains love what's logical. It craves safety, predictability, known outcomes. So whenever you say, the facts say that I can't, your brain relaxes. Oh, thank God. It settles and it attempts to protect you from disappointment. But here's the twist. The part of your brain that craves logic isn't the part designed to build a legacy. Legacy requires vision, and vision is always illogical at first. Riding a bike was illogical until someone had a vision for it. Followed through on their vision, now we have bikes. Driving a car, it was illogical until someone had the vision for it. Followed their vision, now we're driving cars. Flying airplanes was illogical until someone had the vision for it. Followed their vision, and now we're flying airplanes. Vision is always illogical at first. And I want to submit this thought to you. It's not foolish to believe beyond the facts, it's faithful. You're not crazy for wanting more, you're courageous. Your past is real, but it's not your ruler. And the truth is, it is your attitude that gets to be the new authority. Attitude is the hidden multiplier of success. Skills matter, yes. Strategy matters, yes. But attitude is the fuel. Without the right attitude, even the best plan stalls. But with the right attitude, you find a way. You see options, you bounce back quicker, you believe longer. And if you're watching me, I want to tell you that you don't need more proof. You need more perspective. And that's what a winning attitude gives you. A perspective that powerfully reframes setbacks, re-energizes discipline, and revives your belief. There's a man that was rejected over 1,000 times. He was rejected over 1,000 times before someone finally believed in his chicken recipe. Most people would have taken the facts, because the fact is they said no 1,000 times. The fact is, it appears as though it didn't work 1,000 times. And most people would just take that at face value and give up. But not him, because his attitude said, if it didn't work yet, it's not the end. That man, by the way, Colonel Sanders for KFC. Side note, I don't know if they still following his recipe because love that chicken from Popeyes. Anyway, this is not a commercial. But what Colonel Sanders showed was emotional grit. It is emotional grit that keeps you knocking, keeps you showing up, keeps you asking again, not because it's easy, but because your belief won't let you quit. So let me ask you, what would happen if you met your challenge with different energy tomorrow? Not more knowledge, simply a different attitude. There's a chance that it would change the trajectory of what you're trying to accomplish. Attitude turns setbacks into setups. A winning attitude recalculates. Just like a GPS, hit a roadblock, detour, there's construction on the road. It doesn't give up, it says rerouting. But too many of us hit a setback and say, well, that's it. You let one moment define your map. And your attitude doesn't just affect how you feel, it is the determining factor on whether you quit or whether you keep moving towards your desire. So think about it. Where in your life currently have you let the facts stop you when your attitude could have moved you forward? A business idea? A fitness goal? You were going to finally lose the weight? A healing journey? You were going to let go of some bitterness? The path didn't end, your energy did. And we have to make it a habit to check our attitudes. I believe it was Zig Ziglar that said, we need a checkup from the neck up. What happens if you don't check your attitude? Is it a big deal? A failure to check your attitude means you might have the skills but no stamina. You might have the dream but no drive. You might even be equipped but still feel empty. Like having a Lamborghini mindset with the parking brake on. There's potential power, but it's stuck in place. Let's not pretend that a positive attitude is just a nice to have. It's mission critical. It's fuel in the tank. And right now it's time for a refill. So what are 3 ways to cultivate a winning attitude? You don't just have a great attitude, you build it with intention. Number 1, feed your focus. Whatever you focus on expands. What you consume shapes what you eventually believe. So cut the noise and feed the faith. Number 2, move your body, shift your mind. Motion changes emotion. You don't think your way out of being stuck. You move your way through it. And number 3, speak life daily. Your words direct your energy. And I want you to remember this. While the facts may describe me, faith defines me. And like Zig Ziglar said, your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. Let me end with a story I'll never forget. 2 shoe salesmen are sent to a remote village to explore business potential in the area. After 1 day, both send messages back to headquarters. The first one says, bad news, man. No one here wears shoes. There's no opportunity. We need to look elsewhere. The second one says, I've got incredible news. No one here wears shoes. There's unlimited opportunity. Same facts, same village, same people, but 2 completely different attitudes. One saw a dead end, while one saw a wide open door. Not because the circumstances were different, but because his attitude was different. And that's the difference mindset makes. When most people see barriers, a winner sees building blocks. Where most people see closed doors, a winner sees open lanes. Where most accept facts as final, a winner uses faith to reframe the future. It's not about ignoring the facts. The facts are there. It's about refusing to allow them to write your story. Because when your attitude is right, you don't need perfect conditions. You just need the courage to keep knocking, even when the door looks closed. So the next time the facts stare you down and they tell you to settle, shrink, sit this one out, be the second salesman. Look at the empty ground and start planting vision. Because no matter what the facts say, your belief and the action you take on that belief will be the deciding factor. So imagine showing up to your new life tomorrow with a new energy. The facts haven't changed, but your posture has, your tone has, your focus has. You walk in like it's already shifting because it is. You don't need perfect conditions. You need to shift your mindset. And that mindset is available to you right now. The facts may say you can't, but faith and the right attitude say you will. Always remember that growth is a journey, it's not a destination. I'm in it with you, and I'll see you on the next one.